There's no doubt about it. Our skin's going to be happy for our next segment. Dr. Benabio is about to join us, world-renowned dermatologist. He joins us from San Diego, and I have to know, Doctor, is that the best place to live for your skin?
Well, it turns out that not necessarily so. In fact, this time of year, it really is pretty dry here in San Diego. And it's not the cold that causes so much trouble with your skin, it's the dry that causes so much trouble with your skin. So a lot of people have trouble here in San Diego, just as they do all the rest of the country.
Doctor, in particular, during the winter season, you know we all get dry skin. What's your biggest concern for us about that?
So there's really only one way to fix dry skin: moisturize. And it seems like an obvious thing to say, but it's in truth the only thing that you really can do in wintertime to help dry skin. So the reason why I'm talking to you today in particular is because of guys. It turns out that we guys are not terribly good at putting on moisturizer. It's just not something that we do. It's just not something that we're very comfortable with. And we now have a solution. And so I'm here to talk to you today about the solution for guys and their dry skin.
All right, now that the problem has been properly identified, Doctor, what is the medical solution?
Medical solution is Dove. So Dove is a brand that's been around forever, but it turns out that they have a line specifically designed for men. And it's significant because their new Dove Men Plus Care has products that have moisturizer that's right in the product. So their Clean Comfort body and face wash, their Clean Comfort antiperspirant and deodorant actually has micro moisture technology moisturization that's in the product. So for guys to moisturize, all you got to do is take a shower, and most of us can handle that.
Well, Doctor, it certainly sounds like Dove is an amazing product, but as a dude, I have never used moisturizer in my life. So I'm just curious, if I start today using a moisturizer, what difference will I start seeing?
Con, you'd see a huge difference. This is a common thing that I see all the time in my office. Guys will come in, and especially this time of year, your skin is dry and it's irritated and it's uncomfortable. That's the thing that guys often complain about. The flaky skin, maybe their wives or girlfriends complain about, but oftentimes they're complaining that their skin is uncomfortable. It's because it's unhealthy. When your skin is dry and irritated, it's unhealthy skin. So by switching to products like this, where the moisturization part is just part of taking a shower, over about, I'd say, 7 days to 14 days, you'd see a huge difference. That is, it would actually look better, so it's not flaky, it's actually smooth, and it actually feels better. That is the important part. It feels a lot more comfortable because it is healthier.
Well, Doctor, that's quite interesting to hear. Now, I know women have a tradition of getting out of the shower and putting a moisturizer on from head to toe, but I'm just curious, what's the best way to apply moisturizer?
Well, to put it on immediately after your shower, exactly like you said. And women are kind of into the habit of this already, so they're pretty good at it. And when you get out of the shower, the moisture from the shower actually is in your skin. So when it's in your skin, what you need to do is do something to lock it in. And that's why the critical time is right when you pat dry and the skin is still damp, to get a moisturizer on that puts a barrier so that it doesn't just evaporate. Because if you don't do that, then it just evaporates because you get the heat on, in your bathroom and the heat on in your house. And so that water that you just went through the trouble of putting in there evaporates, and you're right back to square one, right where you were before.
Well, certainly great advice, but when it comes to the moisturizer, how is it actually helping our skin?
Well, our skin is designed as a barrier from the outside, right? So it's designed to protect us. And in order to do that, it has to have oils on it to protect us from bacteria and viruses and even from the elements, from the cold air. So by having a moisturizer barrier on there is what keeps our skin healthy. And in fact, what we do in our culture, we take showers and we use soap, you're actually stripping the natural oils off your skin. When you do that, it no longer has its primary defense available to it. So that's why you can even see things like fungus infections, that people get on their feet, and warts that you can get, are all because disruption of that barrier allows the stuff on the outside to get inside and cause trouble. That's the key, and why it's healthy skin that's moisturized skin is because it's protected.
Well, Doctor, we certainly understand the importance of moisturizers, but when it comes to general care of our skin, outside of moisturizing, what are 3 other tips you can give us?
So 3 things are what you eat, right? So that is, make sure you eat things that have high in omega-3 fatty acids, such as avocados and walnuts. So that's one. Two is to actually, for your hands, oftentimes you can use alcohol sanitizers instead of washing during the wintertime. Alcohol sanitizers don't strip the oils off your skin. And for a lot of guys especially, washing your hands a lot leads to chapped skin, so they stop washing their hands, and then you put yourself at risk for infections and stuff. So that's the second thing. And then the third is, if you've got irritated skin, or dry skin, to actually use a loofah or, a face cloth, and make sure you get all that thick scale off first before you can, go on the road to being healthy by using moisturizers second.
Doctor, great tips for us. I'm going to try it out on our largest organ in the body. So tell me, where can we go to learn more information?
You just go to dove.com. There's plenty of good information there about products and just about taking care of your skin in general.
Well, I'll be checking it out. Doctor, thanks for all the great info and the passion you have for our skin.
Con, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Certainly, no doubt about it. When a world-renowned dermatologist tells you to moisturize, I'll be moisturizing. If you want to learn other Health Beat segments we've recently done, log on to our Get Connected website at contv.com. We'll be right back. Why? Because we love getting you in the know. Thank you so much for watching. Are you tired of negative news? We are.
And that's why we're creating a movement.
By keeping it real.
With what you need to know.
It's more than what's happening.
It's bringing hope back to our lives.
So go to contv.com and join our movement.